Hello everybody, it's Saturday, October 12th. The view you just saw was to the east of Greg and my porch. And we're just enjoying an afternoon here after a hard day at work. We did a lot of welding today in preparation to mount some solar panels over the new chicken coops that Greg is going to install next week. It's been a busy week. I'll continue with this. You might see a few pauses and have some of the other guys talk about the things they've been doing. It took us a few days to get our bearings with the 10-hour time difference, but we really hit full speed and we're making a lot of great progress here on site. So let me pause for a minute and I'll let you see what's going on. When we arrived, this was 3 large chicken coops. It is covered by solar panels, which primarily feed the well. Over this past week, we have torn it apart. The goal is to add more solar panels, build a secure battery room that will store all the power that this system will develop, and hopefully that will power the entire school area. Greg has been working on cages so that they can house 130 plus chickens that will produce enough eggs to feed all of the students when the school is full. We hope to have the floor concreted in the next couple of days. Same with this battery house. Then we'll get the solar panels installed, batteries installed, and secure with a steel door. Theft is a problem in Kenya.
You see, I put it, I think by Monday you're going to finish it, by Monday.
This is Chep.
And then on Tuesday, by the will of God, you're going to plant tomatoes. And I think we put a tank first, and then we plant the tomato. I think everything will be okay. And then we just have to take care of it, the tomatoes, and then here in Africa, you say we can harvest after 70 days, 72 days tomatoes. It is not like other countries because this area is very hot. We have a very nice climate of tomato. Thank you very much. May God bless you.
That was Chep, and what he's speaking about is this greenhouse was put up by the Minnesotans last year, but it sat fallow for the entire time, growing bushes and weeds and grass. So over the last couple of days, Chep and a couple of others, and Greg and I, have helped them turn it into what will hopefully be a very beautiful tomato farm. We're going to teach them how to take the vining tomatoes and string them up so that they don't just lay on the ground, increasing production hopefully and preventing blight. Another item we've been working on, if you notice, there is a blue 55-gallon drum that's been buried under the ground. That's where the wastewater from the showers come. That gray water is then gravity fed through some pipes and helps water these trees. They've constructed these boxes around the trees to keep the livestock and other animals from eating the seedlings. One of the items completed this week was a house for the dogs. Here it rains about every night and every day for about 20 to 30 minutes, and the dogs had no place to stay dry. So Dan and I constructed an area that'll keep the dogs dry during those rainy parts of the night and day. We've also had to cut a hole in the gate because you could not get into the courtyard from the outside. They don't construct on plans here as we do in the United States, so there's a lot of things left out. This is on the back side of the house, and those are little coops or pens for the chicks that are hatched from the chickens down the way. Dan and I moved those, fixed them, and Dan wired them with heat lamps to keep the chicks warm at night. This road here leading from the house to the school is actually a dam. And when we came, this area over here was nearly dry. We had some rains last night and early this morning, maybe I should say yesterday and last night, and it has filled up this area. Near the dam, it is probably 4 feet deep. This water is used to feed the livestock, and some of it is pumped out off the property into this pond, and the neighbors who have livestock of goats and cows will use it. It kind of keeps the neighbors happy with Lutherans in Africa.